I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. What's the hand of the Lord? This Bible. How is he stretching it out? Saying, look, this kingdom, America, is going to be destroyed before the year 2000. You so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, you're my people. If you return back to my laws, I'm going to deliver you. But if you turn away from me, you're going to be destroyed. All right? Hold on for a second. Let me get this one last question. I'll get to you.
The group internationalized. Right. Being Israelite is of a nationality, it's not a religion. The Bible is a historical book about the Israelites.
Get the book of Jeremiah, the 29th chapter. Whatever you don't have on it, bring it out. Jeremiah, the 29th chapter.
Where are the Israelites? You see on the slide.
Hold on me 1 second. Let me just find it.
Right. That goes for,
Jeremiah 29.
That goes for Chinese people.
I'm sorry, 23rd chapter.
Just black people?
No.
Jeremiah 23rd chapter.
Because what people consider being black is like only the so-called Negroes. West Indians, they don't consider themselves black. They consider themselves Jamaican. See, the Puerto Ricans, they don't consider themselves black.
All right, start at the 23rd chapter
So that's why,
and 29th verse.
yes,
He's from New York?
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29.
take it easy.
It's not my word like as a fire.
No African
saith the
sister.
Lord.
Where
This word is like a fire, it's consuming, right? And like a hammer. And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophet, saith the Lord, that steal my words, every one from his neighbor. I am against the prophet, saith the Lord, that steal his words, steal my words, every man from his neighbor. You know what that means? We've been teaching for years, right? Then you have these so-called pastors that set up these shows, and you have these other false pastors like Jimmy Swaggart and all these other false pastors, or local pastors within our area where we live at, and they hear us breaking the word down, and they take it and they incorporate it into their garbage. That is true. 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 Hold on, let me finish this. Read. Isaiah. Okay, how am I a false teacher? How?
Prove it.
How am I a false teacher?
You can't just tell it.
Give me the scripture. 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 Hold up. Give me the scripture. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, puppy. Hold on. Give me the scripture. Give me the scripture where it says that God is a God for all people and that all people shall receive salvation. Give me the scripture. What you got, John? Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord. But Israel shall... Listen. Listen. You made a statement that I was a false teacher. Now listen. You said that God came to save all people. Read. Read. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord. Who? Israel shall be saved in the Lord. Who shall be saved? Israel shall be saved in the Lord. Israel shall be saved in the Lord. We're going to get to that, brother. We're going to get to that. Hold on. With an everlasting salvation. With an everlasting salvation. Read. Hold on. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. World without end. You, Israel, shall not be confounded or ashamed. World without end. Wait, I'm going to read, but I know exactly where you're going. Let me just get this one scripture, and we're going to deal with that. Don't go nowhere, don't go nowhere. It's in Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, and the 23rd verse. Truly, in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and multitudes of mountains. Right, so truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and a multitude of mountains. Right? Because you're seeking salvation and you're not going to receive no salvation. And you know why you can't find the scripture? Because it's not in there. It's not in there. Hold up 1 second. Truly, in the Lord, our power is the salvation of Israel. Truly, in the Lord, our power or our God is the salvation of Israel. Now, I know exactly where you're going. Okay, hold on 1 second. Acts 5 and 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. That's true, right? We got to obey whatever God says rather than what men say, right? Okay, beautiful. Read verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Jesus. The God of our father raised up Jesus. He came about 2,000 years ago, right? about 3,000 years ago, okay? Read. Whom he slew and hanged on a tree. Was he not slung and killed and hanged on a tree? Okay, beautiful. Read. 31st verse. Him hath God exalted, because God exalted his son with his right hand, read, to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel, read, and forgiveness of sins. What happened to the other nations? If you read the Bible in Spanish, it talks about King David. When King David, he was a shepherd of the sheep. Right. If you read in Spanish, it said that we came to fight the giant Goliath. Right. And they said, who is it? ¿Quién es este rubio? No, okay, esa palabra rubio está hablando, porque cuando usted lee en inglés dice ruddy. And the word ruddy in the English is talking about a fair complexion because he was a young man. Because when Samuel came, hold on, no, but it does mean blind. But then, but when you look that word up in the English or in the Hebrew, it says ruddy. The word ruddy means fair skin, fair complexion. Now let me explain that. Give me the Bible dictionary. Now what happened was when Samuel came to Jesse, you know Jesse, the father of David, right? Jesse was the father of David. Because the Lord said, look, you're going to go among Jesse, the father of David, of these men, because I rejected Saul, and I'm going to choose another king. So go to them. So when Samuel first came to Jesse, he looked at Jesse's oldest son. He said, surely this is the man that the Lord chose to be king. Because he was big, he was mighty, he was rough. The Lord said, don't look. The Lord doesn't look on the countenance or the appearance of men. The Lord looks on the heart. So all 7 of David's brothers came before Samuel. And the Lord refused each and every one of them. So Samuel said, surely you have to have another son, because the Lord sent him there to anoint a king. He said, only son that I have left is David, but he just tends the sheep, because he was the youngest of them all. And when David came before Samuel, he said, this is the one that the Lord had chose. And he anointed him. He was young. So when, check this out. So when, he fought lions to protect the sheep, but he never told his father or his brothers. So now, when he went to go fight Goliath, Goliath looked at him, said, what am I, a dog, that you have sent this guy, this ruddy guy, to fight me? You say in Spanish? In Spanish it says rubio, but that's not the translation. That's not the translation. That's the wrong translation. Right, but that's not in the scriptures. That's not in the scriptures. But now what happens, right? It's not in the Hebrew either. But now what happened was when he came to fight Goliath. Goliath said, "What am I, a dog? Did you send this guy to fight me?" He's ready. Because he was a fair complexion. Now let me ask you this, right? If let's say, no, check this out. Let's say me and you got a beef, right? And let's say you have blonde hair, or you got kind of hazel green eyes, right? Let's say you come to fight me. Well, so let's say you come to fight me, right? And we get ready to get down, right? But then I said, no, I'm not gonna fight you, man, because you got green eyes. What kind of madness is that? But it's not, because now, give me the Spanish Bible, now, right, now, did not Solomon, is not Solomon David's son? But is not Solomon, listen, he had many wives, but listen, was not Solomon King David's son? Was not Solomon King David's son? Okay, now, give me Song of Solomon 1 and 5. And give it to me in the Spanish Bible. We're going to read it from both, okay? What woman? No. He's talking, because who's speaking? Solomon wrote this. We're going to read it. Read the first. So, the Songs of Songs, which is Solomon. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon, because he wrote it about himself, right? Read it in Spanish. We're going to read it in Spanish and in English, brother. See, Boricua. But he's really, when you look it up, he's really an Ephraimite. You're an Ephraimite from the nation of Israel. You're not really a Puerto Rican or Boricua. Okay.
Pero si nosotros somos la tribu de Israel, ellos pueden Jesus test the heart of man. Just like God.
You're right. But the Lord is saving Israel because the Lord had not forsaken Israel. Because the Lord said this. Of course. Well, you got to listen to what the word said. But let's finish this up. I'm sorry.